The 8th race, 1 mile on the main track. These are maiden claimers. 2-year-olds scratch the 1 Variability, scratch the 2 Tariff, the 9 Kid Gavilan, and number 13 Whiskey Ding.
And they're up. Awkward beginnings for Bluegrass Tango and a firm to 7. From the outside, Rizwan wins the break and goes looking for the lead. Here's Cobra Tiago moving up toward the inside, and Cobra Tiago takes the lead. Rizwan is racing in second in between horses. That's Stroller, who's now third. Toward his outside and moving fourth is Dreaming of Clarice. It's a stretch of another 2.5 lengths to JC Universal, who's 2 lengths better than the team of Seeking the Perfect and Rocket Star Red. Then it's a length back after a subpar beginning. A firm to 7 is second last, and at the back of the pack, the trailer, Bluegrass Tango. Into the backstretch they go after the opening quarter went in 23 and 4. At 60 to 1, Cobras Tiago leads at a half a length. Rizwan between them is second. Dreaming of Clarice on the outside third. Stroller is now back fourth within 3 of the top. Stretch of another 2.5 to JC Universal, who's 4 lengths clear of Rocket Star Red. Then it's another length and a half back to the outside, a firm to 7, who gets around Seeking the Perfect, and still nothing from Bluegrass Tango. They move into the far turn after a 48 and 4 half-mile time, and Cobras Tiago still has the lead. He's 60 to 1 and a length on top. From the outside, Dreamin' of Clarice is still second. Rizwan has to work from third between horses now. 4 wide out there is Stroller, but he's scrubbed on by Fontanez and starting to gain into it with a 1/4 mile to go. Still nothing decided here by 3/4 and 1:15 flat. Rizwan comes to put ahead in front. Toward the outside, Dreamin' of Clarice is now second. Stroller is third. Toward the inside, Cobras Tiago fourth. 1/8 of a mile to go. Dreaming of Clarice starting to lay on the inside horse Rizwan, who fights back. Rizwan is tough. Could Dreaming of Clarice on the outside takes another run at him. These two at the 16th pole, nobody giving an inch. Rizwan inside. Dreaming of Clarice on the outside. Rizwan gamest of all. Rizwan and Jose Caraballo turned away Dreaming of Clarice. Third, Seeking the Perfect from Stroller fourth and 1:42 and 2.
Number 10, Rizwan gets the close photo for Vesco Racing Stable. They're trained by Phil Gleaser, ridden to victory today by Jose Caraballo. We're going to take a short break and be back for the late Daily Double.
Sport of Kings, Florida's most unique venue, located at beautiful Gulfstream Park, has hosted elegant weddings, spectacular concerts, and the grandest of social events. Surrounded by lush gardens, pedestrian promenades, and inviting streetscapes in the signature style of Addison Meisner, Sport of Kings is the ideal venue for intimate gatherings or groups as large as 500. Our events coordinators and audio and visual production specialists can customize the room to any needs, while our chefs can create scrumptious menus. For information on holding your next event at Gulfstream Park's Sport of Kings, call our event specialists at 954-457-6186.
Welcome back for our 9th race. This is 1 mile, an allowance optional claimer. Fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and upward. Big favorite in the race, number 1, Treemalicious.
And they're up. From the inside, Dreamlicious begins very well and goes looking for the early lead, horsing around, and Polka Dot Bikini showing speed. These 3 are quickest in the run to the first turn. Cleveland comes away racing in fourth with Wild Horse Annie on her outside. Now reined back by Prado, Dreamlicious will sit third. It's a stretch of 3 to Russian Knight with Sharp Words to her inside, and Silken Sequence does her best running later, and she's last of the 8 as they bend into the backstretch. They went through the opening 1/4 mile in a controlled 25 and 1, and the leader is Polka Dot Bikini, but there goes horsing around up to force the issue. They're really slowing it down here. As you can see, Russian Knight is 4 wide and tugging while gaining a bit now. Wild Horse Annie is next, and Dreamlicious rides that pocket spot from fourth. Sharp Words is at the back of the pack, 3 lengths in front of Silk and Sequins as they go to the half-mile pole. With the lead, it's horsing around by the half-mile pole now from Cleveland, who races in second. They went the half in 50 and 3. They rated the second quarter in 25 and 2, and they kicked to the far turn. 3 to 5 favorite Dreamlicious looking for clear passage. Meanwhile, horsing around gets away a bit. Looks like the saddle slipped forward on Cleveland a bit now. From the outside, Russian Knight toward the inside, Polka Dot Bikini. Prado trying to find clear passage for this heavy favorite. No place to go right now. Silken Sequence has a place to go, wide on the outside, but with momentum. And here's Silken Sequence rolling. Meanwhile, Horsing Around gets away. Horsing Around comes off the top of the turn with 3/16 more to find. Dreamlicious now finally has clear racetrack and Silken Sequence on her outside. They're starting to get to Horsing Around at the 8th pole. Horsing Around on top, but the strides are shortening. Silken Sequence and Dreamlicious both make ground, but Silken Sequence has the momentum on the outside. Dreamlicious battles with her, Silk and Sequence, to spring a 40-1 upset. Dreamlicious second, Horsing Around third, Wild Horse Annie fourth, and 142-1.
Number 4, Silken Sequence springs the upset and pays $84.20 to win. Owned by Pompeii Enterprises, trained by Alfonso Miranda, and ridden to victory today by Jose Alvarez. 10th and final race, originally scheduled for 5 furlongs on the turf, to be run on the main track. Maiden filly 2-year-olds, claimers 25,000, scratch to 1, 14, 15, and number 16.
And runners away. Good start in the center for Emerald Citadel and Forever Lily, who are both showing speed from down toward the inside. Member moves to challenge as they run down the backstretch. Outsprinting the field now is Kate's Great. Kate's Great leads it by 2 now from Emerald Citadel racing second. Can't Miss is now third. Member is racing fourth in front of Nora's Music in fifth. And it's a stretch of 2.5 lengths back to Gigo. Toward her outside is far outside is Leroy's Baby with Forever Lily to the inside. Then it's a stretch of another 2.5 lengths back to Shokilla, and Shokilla has a half in front of Grilla, and trailing the field here is Dee's Causeway. They run to the top of the stretch. Kate's Great comes off the top of the turn, widening on a 4-length lead. Trying to get moving from the backfield, Can't Miss in between horses. Emerald Citadel is still right there. Down the outside, Nora's Music with a late say. Inside the final furlong, Kate's Great still there. Emerald Citadel is all over the racetrack, just tried to make the inside fence there. It will cost her second money, but Kate's Great has the lead. It's Kate's Great to win the Monday finale by 2. Can't Miss second in front of Emerald Citadel third, then Nora's Music, and I believe Gigo completes your high five in 1 minute and 2.
Number 9, Kate's Great wins the nightcap, owned by Raj Makal Mirage, trained by Alan Mirage and ridden by Alan Mirage. In the Super High Five, 9-10, all, paid $36.50. The carryover going into Wednesday, $1,263.53. In the Perfect 10, 9 of 10, paid $3,028.70. And that wraps up Monday's action. Remember, we're docked for live racing on Tuesday, but we'll be back on Wednesday, and we'll be running from Wednesday to Sunday next week. It should be a fun week of racing. Good night and good luck.